Make America strong once again. That was the theme for day 3 last night at the Republican National Convention. A big focal point was the chaotic 2021 Afghanistan withdrawal of U.S. troops. Several Gold Star families who lost loved ones during that episode stood on stage last night expressing their support for Trump, of course, ongoing grief for their loss. This is a significant liability for President Biden. The withdrawal tanked his approval rating and it pretty much has not recovered in the years since. RNC speakers turning the tables last night to portray Trump as the man who can comfort Americans in grief, and not Biden, who's known as the designated mourner. But the most anticipated event last night was JD Vance formally accepting the VP nomination. He covered a lot of ground and often spoke directly to the hearts of Appalachia.
It was also a place that had been cast aside and forgotten by America's ruling class in Washington. When I was in the 4th grade, a career politician by the name of Joe Biden supported NAFTA, a bad trade deal that sent countless good jobs to Mexico. And if this movement of ours is going to succeed, and if this country is going to thrive, our leaders have to remember that America is a nation and its citizens deserve leaders who put its interests first.
We also got introduced to JD Vance's wife, Usha. What we know about her: she was born and raised in San Diego to Indian immigrants and met her husband at Yale Law School. She worked as a trial lawyer right up until Monday's announcement of her husband as the vice presidential pick. Her upbringing and her husband's are polar opposites, but she said he, quote, is the most interesting person she knew.
A working class guy who had overcome childhood traumas that I could barely fathom to end up at Yale Law School. A tough Marine who had served in Iraq, but whose idea of a good time was playing with puppies and watching the movie Babe.
She added that her husband has not changed since they met, besides, of course, the beard, and that his focus in the Senate, keeping people safe and creating opportunities, will continue if he's elected as vice president in November. And, interesting, some people have, pointed out that in a convention that is focused heavily on immigration and sharply on immigration. She's the daughter of Indian immigrants. That is kind of an interesting juxtaposition there. So,
and he may have not have changed personally in their relationship, but on a policy platform, complete evolution, as we are learning all week long about the past comments he said about the former president.
Absolutely.